Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining this webinar. We'll wait for another 2 minutes to others join. Once again, I welcome you all for this webinar. So, myself Radhika from Spikra. So, today's session, we're going to walk you through how to completely automate your payment collection and renewal process using Zoho Forms, Zoho CRM, and Razorpay. That is end-to-end payment automation with Zoho Forms and Zoho CRM. So, if you are currently managing renewals through spreadsheets, chasing payments manually, struggling with invoice tracking, then this session really helpful to you to do the setup. So, do it automatically. So, let me quickly walk you through what we will cover today. So, we'll start by looking at the business challenges that most companies face with renewals and payments. Then we will look at the solution we have built, the application involved. From there, we will go through the full process workflow step by step, look at a real case study, explore the automation features in detail, and the best practices for future enhancement. So, this is all the topic we will cover today. So let me start with the question. How many of you are still tracking renewals in Excel or Google Sheets or sending payment follow-up emails manually, right? Still many of us, small SMEs and startups, they are doing the things. If they are in a place to send the renewals. Still, there are some of the even high value business also using Excel sheet for tracking. So as they are not having a much knowledge on the automation, or else they don't have a time to migrate from that option to the new automation. So as we are digitally transformed, definitely we need to have a system to track all those things automatically. To start first, best application is Zoho CRM. So even we have many application for renewal management. If you are starting from Excel sheet to digitally transform the digital app, then the best solution is Zoho CRM. Now, now we will check what are the current business challenges commonly in renewal and payment management. First one is manual follow-ups. Your team is spending hours every week sending reminders and chasing customers, right? So that is one of the major challenges. Then delayed renewal tracking. By the time someone notices a renewal is overdue, but it is already too late. So they don't have any reminders or something. They have to manually check the sheet and identify. Sometimes they get missed the items in the sheet. Then invoice mismatch. So we don't have any track with the invoice. So accounts team is handling the payment, and we are tracking the sales related things. So operations team is different, sales team is different. We don't have a automated invoice automated automated flow of communication between accounts team and sales team. So invoice mismatch happens. No centralized customer data. Customer information is scattered across spreadsheet, inboxes, and systems that don't talk to each other. So we are sending a mail from Gmail, and we are handling invoices in some other app, and so we are handling the data in Excel sheet. So the information will be spread across the apps. And manual email communication. Every confirmation, every reminder, every invoice is being sent by hand. So manually they have to send. They have to identify whom has to renewal this month, and whether we have to send a email to them or they are paid already. We need to check each and everything manually before sending a email. And finally, payment reconciliation issue. Matching payment to invoices is a manual error-prone process. These challenges cost business time, money, and customer trust. So now we are going to see how to eliminate all of them using Zoho apps. So these are all the major apps we are used to implement this automation. Zoho Forms, Zoho CRM, and Razorpay. Zoho Forms is to capture the payment payment by integrating with Razorpay. And Zoho CRM is to manage the sales data. It's to manage the customer data and sending payment information via mail. So the payment email contains the Zoho form link. So if they click the link, they can access the payment page and they can send a payment. So these are all the three major applications we are used to run this operation. Zoho Forms, as mentioned, Zoho Forms handle the customer-facing payment collection, and CRM is a customer data management system. Once payment captured, customers can pay from anywhere on any device. Automatic CRM update, no manual data entry, invoice tracking. Every invoice status is updated in real time. Once they made a payment, automatically we can update the payment status in CRM in the master data, customer master data. Let me show how this works end to end. So this is how the flow works. So first, if you are a coaching related organization, if you are running a coaching related organization, so quarterly or every month you will get a payment from the students, right? So in that case, if you are having a new student, then you will register as a student in Zoho CRM as in the customer database. After that, you will send a payment link to them, right? So instead of doing manually from CRM itself, from CRM itself, we can send the Zoho form payment link to the student via email. In a single place, we can send an email. Once the payment email is done, so when they click the email, they can open Zoho form where the Razorpay get integrated. And also we can statically pass the amount as well. If they are 3 months, if they are paid for 3 months, they can have a static payment as 3,000. So when they click pay now, then automatically the 3,000 amount will be reduced. Once the payment done, we have an option from Zoho Forms to CRM that the field get updated whenever the form gets submitted and the payment is mandatory. The payment status for the corresponding record in CRM, that is the customer, will be automatically changed to paid. So we can set up automation in Zoho CRM. Once the payment status for a specific student is paid, then in CRM itself we have a module called invoice where we can generate invoice and send it to the customer via mail from CRM itself to confirm the payment. Also, as this is a new student, if you want to send them a automatic renewal payment link, then we can set up a renewal flow that every month or every year, every 3 months, the same link can be sent to the customer. Then they can access the mail and they can submit the payment. So this is the end-to-end flow works. So step 1, the customer receives a reminder that is triggered automatically by Zoho CRM based on the renewal module. Once the customer click the link and open the form is pre-filled with the details and invoice reference that is fetched from CRM. No manual entry needed on the site. So they don't want to add anything like email, payment amount. No, they don't want to do anything. The whole, all the data will be automatically fetched from CRM to the Zoho form. Once the customer complete payment through Razorpay, they can use UPI, credit card, net banking, whatever they prefer. The whole thing takes under a minute. Once the payment is confirmed, Razorpay, so we can update Zoho CRM using Zoho Form and Zoho CRM integration. Once the payment status is automatically updated in CRM, at step 5, pending becomes paid, renewal due becomes, that is, if it is first time payment, the payment becomes completed and instantly a confirmation email along with invoice can be sent to the customer. From the customer perspective, it's seamless from your team. Seamless. From your team's perspective, it is completely handoff. First, we will see the Zoho form integration in more detail. The payment collection form is the front end of the entire system. It is designed to be simple for customer but powerful on the back end. On the feature side, the form captures all the customer details we need mapped to the correct invoice reference, lets the customer select the renewal period and processes the payment securely through Razorpay. And it works perfectly on mobile as well. It eliminates data entry error and payment comes in faster. There is no friction in the process. One important thing to know, Zoho Form support conditional logic. So you can show or hide field based on the customer input. For example, if a customer select a specific product, only the relevant renewal options appear and relevant payment amount will be shown to the customer. So if you are having a system of adding coupon code or something, we can provide them a coupon code as well. So using the conditions logic, for example, the 3 months plan for a student is 5,000 and you have shared a coupon code of any coupon code. If they are using the coupon code, then 500 should be reduced and it should be the amount should be 2,500 for the students who are using coupon code. So we can have the logic. So if the student didn't use the coupon code, then automatically it shows the payment of 3,000. And if they used the coupon code, we can have the payment with the reduction amount. So this logic we can implement using Zoho Form. So ideally, these are all the features of Zoho Form: customer detail capture, invoice reference mapping, renewal selection options, secure payment processing, and mobile-friendly forms. So even they open the email in mobile, they can make a payment. So using this feature, we can make a customer experience. We can reduce manual errors and faster payment collections. Next, Razorpay integration. So in Zoho CRM itself, we can integrate with multiple payment gateways. I took Razorpay. So using Razorpay, your customer can pay via UPI, credit or debit cards, net banking, wallets, or even set up subscription payment for recurring renewals. Every successful transaction comes with a transaction ID, payment status, amount and timestamp, all which flow automatically into Zoho CRM. So your account team always has an accurate real-time record of every payment, so without using a spreadsheet or Excel sheet. So, and also sales team don't want to get in touch with them to confirm the payment for sending a acknowledgement mail or something. So whenever they made a payment, automatically it will be reflected in the CRM. So there is no manual intervention or no manual communication between accounts team and sales. Major app involved in the automation is Zoho CRM. Since we need to have a customer database clear, then only we can set up this automation. So we need to have a customer list Along with in the customer list, we need to have all those details of the customer like email, mobile number, and what is the subscription they have selected, which product they inquired, and what is the pricing for each product. All those things in the CRM. When a payment is received, CRM workflow. So once they are okay with the product, then we can send the email to the customer from Zoho CRM itself with the Zoho form link in the email template. So once when a payment is received, CRM workflow will automatically update the record status and made the payment status as paid, invoice generated, and renewal completed is logged and timestamped. These status changes happen instantly, no manual updates, no delays. We use four key CRM modules in the setup: contact for customer data, deal for tracking the pipeline, custom renewal module. If they want to have a separate renewal records for the customer, we can have. Or else we can send a mail from the same record inside deal itself. And invoice module is for generating invoice and sending confirmation email with invoice attachment. We can build a dashboard and reports based on this payment method. Next, email automation. So email automation is one of the major process involved in the end-to-end payment process. So first we need to send a payment mail. So that is a payment link form link mail. So once they received a mail, they have to made a payment. After then the payment, once it get updated, we need to send a payment success email along with invoices, and then for the next renewal, we have to send them a renewal email. Once they made a payment for the renewal mail, we have to made a confirmation. We have to send a confirmation mail to them, and then so if there is any upcoming reminders, we need to send them a notification. This is the major. These are all the major places where email automation plays a major role. So as a result, your customers feel that so everything has done correctly, and also if they want to have if they need a invoice for tax purpose or something, they can get it immediately once the payment done. They don't need to get in touch with the accounts team for getting the invoice for using for GST purpose or tax purpose. They don't need to have this communication. Directly they can receive a invoice email with invoice as an attachment. So let me share a real example of how this has worked. One of our client, so a vendor management company, was dealing with exactly the challenges we talked about. The team was spending hours every week on manual renewal follow-ups. Pending tracking was delayed by days, and they had renewal data spread across multiple spreadsheets which nobody trusted. So they are facing a major challenges on manual renewal follow-up, payment tracking delays, and multiple spreadsheets. So we have implemented the Zoho forms and Razorpay integration, set up CRM workflow automation for status update, and configured automated email notification throughout the process as a solution. So we have built the solution using these apps. Once we done, the results were significant. Payment processing become faster, and even they can send more than 1,000 renewal emails in a single in more than 5 minutes. So automatically, when the email received, they received a payment as well within 5 minutes. Manual work dropped dramatically, and the team went from spending hours on follow-ups to spending almost no time at all. And renewal tracking accuracy improved because every status update was now happening automatically. This is the kind of transformation that's possible when the right tools are connected in the right way. If you want to understand what happening under this, here's the technical picture. So the flow starts with the Zoho form submission. When the customer submit the form, it trigger an API call to Razorpay to initiate the payment. Once the Razorpay confirms the payment, the CRM update happen using Zoho form and Zoho CRM integration. Inside CRM, workflow rule based on the payment status, updating field and triggering the next set of action, which include the email trigger that send out the confirmation along with the invoices. After creating invoices, it will send a mail with that invoice as an attachment to the customer. This is the entire flow works. So customer click the form and payment done. Once the payment done, the payment status will be updated in CRM. Then based on the payment status, invoice will be created in CRM and attachment will be sent to the customer via mail. So this is the workflow components involved behind the process. So when we are using this setup, the business impact will be 80% reduction in manual follow-up. A team get back to focus on higher value work and foster renewal collections. The all customer data is centralized in CRM, one source of truth for everyone. Payment visibility is real time. Your finance team knows the status of every invoice the moment it updated, and your customers have a better experience. They get clear, timely communication at every step. This is not an operational improvement. They directly impact your revenue, faster renewals, fewer missed payments, and better customer retention. So, while implementing this, we can have these as a benefit. So, if you want to use this, set up this process in a format, then we can use form validation to avoid junk entries and improve data quality. And also you can maintain unique invoice ID for while generating an invoice. Configure retry mechanism. If they try to make a payment, if it is not successful, then we can provide them a place to retry the option to made a payment successfully. And trigger payment confirmation email automatically after the payment status is updated, and regularly review CRM status logs for accuracy once the system gets stuck. So these steps are important. So while we are implementing this end-to-end process. So once at the time when we are moved from Excel sheet to digital, digital transformation. So this is the first level of automation we can set by sending a link and a made payment. So once it is works, then we can do a future enhancement like sending WhatsApp reminders, subscription auto renewal, and then we can provide them a customer portal and dashboard analytics and AI-based renewal predictions. What's Instead of just email, we can send renewal reminders via WhatsApp using the business API. And for customer or on monthly or annual plans, we can set up fully automated subscription renewals where the payment is collected without any customer action needed. And we can give customers a self-service portal where they can view the renewal history, download invoices, and manage their subscriptions. Using dashboards in CRM, showing collection rates, pending renewals, and revenue forecast can be done easily. So we can have a AA feature inside Zoho itself, and we can identify what makes the customer not renewing, at what stage they have stuck and they left with us. So similarly, we can predict using AI-based renewal automations. So this is how we have to do this automation end to end, and I hope this session will be helpful. And let me know if you have any questions. If you need this setup for your business, then please reach out to sales@spikra.com. We can guide you on this, and if needed, we can provide you a demo and give them a walkthrough on how it works in a detailed manner. Do you have any questions? Thank you for attending this webinar. So, if you have any queries or if you need a detailed demo, please reach out to sales@spikra.com. We can guide the best practices uh, to, to improve the business. Thank you. Thank you.